Oscar Ray Bolin, convicted of murdering 3 Bay Area women back in the 1980s, will be put to death in January. Governor Rick Scott signed a death warrant ordering Bolin's execution. His wife and legal team plan to fight until the end, but there may not be much they can do. Fox 13's Aaron Mesmer is following the story. Aaron?
Cynthia, a legal expert expects defense attorneys to appeal this all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court, and those appeals could last up until the minute the execution is carried out, which under Florida law must happen within the next 6 months. But at this point, it'll be a lot sooner than that. In 1986, Terry Lynn Matthews died a brutal death, wrapped in a sheet, beaten, stabbed, and left on the side of the road. Nearly 30 years later, Oscar Ray Bolin will be executed for Matthews' murder.
I'm angry. I'm angry.
That's the voice of Rosalie Bolin, the wife of Oscar Ray. They met when she worked as a public defender assigned to his case, and they eventually married. Rosalie has maintained her husband's innocence.
Oscar has been denied due process.
Oscar Ray Bolin's legal process has taken several turns. He's been convicted of killing 3 Florida women in the 1980s. Matthews was the last. Each conviction and sentence has been overturned multiple times, and each time he's been convicted again. And then last year, a U.S. Inspector General report determined agents in the FBI crime lab, including one who worked on Bolin's cases, were falsifying evidence. Rosalie believes this is enough to toss out the convictions again.
This has national implications. I will not stop. I will access every single resource that is available to me as a United States citizen.
But the bombshell evidence in Matthews' murder
I just was scared.
Came in the form of testimony from Bolin's half-brother, who said he witnessed Oscar Ray using a club to beat a woman wrapped in a sheet. It's a major reason Bolin's 3rd conviction and sentence in this case has been upheld, and now he's out of appeals.
The governor must sign a death warrant within 30 days of your last appeal.
Legal expert Anthony Rickman says even if it's determined the FBI falsified evidence in the other 2 cases, it likely won't make a difference in the Matthews case.
They can throw out those convictions completely. It doesn't matter because he's sentenced to death on a case where the state court has found him guilty of murder. The death warrant has been signed, and he is set to be executed on this case.
Yeah, we talked with the mother of one of the other victims. It was an emotional day for her, as you can imagine. She says she was relieved to hear that the governor signed the death warrant. Bolin's execution date is January 7th at 6 p.m. In the studio, Aaron Mesmer, Fox 13 News.